everybody. We have a fabulous show for you today, and it's called Artist Expression. And the producer is Elma Love. We have two great artists here, beautiful eyes, singer and songwriter, and handsome young Paul. He's the guitarist today. So they're going to play two songs. And after the songs, we're going to talk to them about what their inspiration, how they decided to write these songs.
It's the one you never expect. It's the one you always regret. It's the one, be good or bad, it won't work for you, and it left you blue, yeah. Never thought it would leave you like this. It did, and you believed in it, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's when God don't love you, yeah. It's when no one wants you back, no one wants you back. It's when he don't love you and he don't want you now. It's the one that has your back. It wins. You believe in it, yeah. You see, it promise you things that you wouldn't believe. And you first in line of wasted time. Oh, you don't dig it. I sing my blues like I ain't nobody else, and it makes me blue, 'cause I don't concern you. Oh, you don't dig it, no, 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 no. It's when God don't love you, yeah. It's when no one wants you back, no one wants you back. It's when he don't love you and he don't want you now. It's the one that steals and fights, ooh, baby, it wins. It's constantly rewarded. Oh, you see, it gets so lucky, like you wouldn't believe. Then you's next in line of committing suicide. Oh, you don't dig it. I write my songs like I ain't nobody else, and it makes me sad. No one even gives a damn. Oh, you don't dig it, no, nah, nah, no. It's when, it's when no one wants you back, no one wants you back. It's when he don't love you and he don't want you now. Nah, no. It's the one. Yeah, yeah.
Wow, wow, just wonderful. Okay, well, let's just check in with these wonderful artists and find out more about a little bit about their life. So we'll start with this beautiful young lady, Eyes.
Hi. Hello. My name is Eyes. I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area, and I've been singing and playing the piano since I was a little girl. It's something I've always done.
Okay, so how did you get started in playing the piano and singing?
So everyone in my family sings and plays the piano, all the women in my family. So that was just something, that's just what we all do. And my mom and aunties are piano teachers and voice teachers. So it's just always a part of my life. So it's just naturally progress.
Tell us about the first song. What was the inspiration behind writing that song?
So it's the one, it just means like the one. It's sometimes a good thing or sometimes a bad thing, but it's just life. Especially being a musician and you see a lot of people get rewarded for negative things such as like pushing and shoving, and you see people do nasty things and get rewarded for it. So they're getting paid to knock other people down, but for the person who's experiencing that, it's like for them, wow, because they may have did something. The other person did something to them, but now they have to lose everything in their life, based on one person's negative actions, and that person is experiencing the one. But it can also mean something positive, the one that you knocked down so bad and you ruined their reputation, but 5 years later, here you are. Yeah, so it could be both positive and negative. Mostly negative, though. Yeah.
So we're gonna check in with Paul. How did you get started playing the guitar, or do you play other instruments?
Sure. Yeah, well, thanks for having us here. I originally started playing my sister's drums, but she didn't like that. So I had to find an instrument of my own. My mom said, okay, we got to find you a different instrument, not your sister's drums anymore, because she doesn't like me banging on it. So we got the bass, and I played the bass for many years, inspired by classic rock and modern rock and everywhere in between. And then maybe 10, 15 years ago, also transitioned to the guitar, and I've been playing that and adding that to the mix ever since.
Okay, okay. So what inspired you to get into music?
Sure. My grandfather originally, God bless his soul, he'd be about 100 now if he was still with us, but he supported his family and through music his entire life. He was a piano technician, also taught lessons and played at different gigs. And so I was always around music when I'd visit him at my grandparents' house, and it was just a great inspiration and to know more about him as I get older. So I feel like it's a good way to connect with that generation and my family, and I think he'd be happy to see us here today. His era of music was quite a bit different than mine, and I try to relate to some of his big band music era, and I myself never like felt was able to connect with some of it, but the blues that I played in between, that was something that when we were able to play music together maybe 10, 15 years ago, that it was great to actually connect with him on that, and we were able to do the 12-bar blues together. He played the piano, the keys, and I played the bass at that point, yes.
Okay, so I said she's from the Bay Area. Where are you from?
Well, I live here in the Bay Area now, Mountain View, but originally from South Florida, and I've made my way west. My beautiful wife has continued to bring us here to the West Coast, even went to Korea for a bit to live there, but now we're back in beautiful Northern California.
Okay, so let's say that people are dying to hear about your music. Can they find the information?
Well, actually, my song "It's the One" is on Spotify right now, so you can stream it. My I'm more active on Instagram, and my handle is MsEyez at MsEyez. So if you're interested in DMing me or contacting me directly, Instagram is the best place. And I also am on Indiegogo, so under Eyes. Just so you spell my name EYE apostrophe Z.
Okay, sounds great. And what about you, Paul?
For me, you have to see us in in person, starting a new band, all focused on modern rock for kids. So really appreciate their energy and their passion. So we're setting up some venues here in the Mountain View and South Bay Peninsula for a focus on, think Bruno Mars, Taylor Swift for kids, parties, events, etc.
Okay, well, I just want to say thank you, and I'm sure everybody enjoyed your music. And so we're going to have Paul play us out with some music.